You know what's funny? The richest people I've met don't own tech startups or flashy brands. They own boring businesses, the kind nobody brags about online, but quietly make them millionaires. Today, I'll show you 7 boring businesses that have a 95% success rate when done right, and how people use them to build real wealth while everyone else chases hype. Let's get into it. 1. Cleaning services, residential and commercial. Meet Sandra. She started cleaning houses after losing her 9-to-5 job. Most people saw it as small work, but she saw something others missed. Repetition means money. She realized offices, schools, and apartments need cleaning every single week. So she started signing contracts instead of one-time jobs. Today, her company handles over 40 contracts and brings in $35,000 every month. The lesson: stop thinking small about dirty work. In cleaning, your mop is a system. Once you build teams and contracts, you're not trading time anymore, you're trading structure for stability. That's how broke cleaners turn into quiet millionaires. 2. Waste management and recycling. There's a quote I love: where others see trash, entrepreneurs see cash. Take Ibrahim, for example. He noticed his city struggled with proper waste collection. So instead of complaining, he started offering collection services to small businesses. 1 truck, 1 contract at a time. Within 3 years, he wasn't just collecting trash. He was owning recycling routes and reselling plastic to manufacturing plants. Now his company makes over $500,000 a year from something everyone else throws away. The lesson: waste management isn't glamorous, but it's guaranteed demand. The key is to move from collector to controller. When you own the route, the city pays you forever. 3. Plumbing and electrical services. Let's talk about the people who never go out of business. When your AC breaks in summer or your lights go out in winter, you're not calling your favorite influencer, you're calling the tradesman. Take John. He started fixing air conditioners from his garage. At first, it was just him and his toolbox, but he noticed something powerful. People don't like switching service providers. So John started offering annual maintenance plans. He built trust, scaled with apprentices, and now owns a team of 15 technicians. The lesson: you don't have to invent something new. You just have to be reliable in something people can't live without. And that's how skilled trades quietly create millionaires every year. 4. Storage facilities, self-storage units. It's simple. People always have too much stuff. When Sarah inherited her late father's land on the city outskirts, everyone told her it was useless, but she did something clever. Built storage units, nothing fancy, just safe, clean spaces for people's belongings. Today, she has over 120 storage units, each bringing in $80 to $200 per month. No staff, no complex operations, just consistent rent every single month. The lesson: storage isn't exciting, but it's a cash flow machine. While others rent apartments to tenants who call it midnight, she rents space to people who barely visit. That's quiet wealth. 5. Laundromats and car washes. If there's one thing humans never stop doing, it's cleaning clothes and cars. Let's take Mark's story. He bought a small laundromat in a low-traffic neighborhood. Everyone told him it was a waste of money, but he upgraded it, added modern machines, Wi-Fi, and vending machines. He turned washing into an experience. Now that one laundromat nets him $9,000 a month, and he's opening his 3rd branch. The lesson: boring businesses become beautiful when you automate and scale. The key is location plus simplicity. Once your system runs itself, your time belongs to you again. 6. Funeral homes and senior care services. Let's face it, some businesses exist forever because life happens. And this one, though emotional, is one of the most stable in history. James grew up in his father's funeral home. While others laughed at the business, he understood something. In chaos, people need compassion and trust. So, when he took over, he built packages that offered care, respect, and flexibility. Families returned again and again. Now he owns multiple funeral homes and senior care centers across the city. A business that's been running for 45 years straight. The lesson. Sometimes the darkest businesses shine brightest. This industry isn't about death. It's about dignity. And in every economy, dignity never goes out of demand. 7. Logistics and trucking services. Finally, the giant behind everything you buy, eat, or wear. Logistics. Every product moves from factory to shelf, and every movement is someone's paycheck. Michael started small, one second-hand truck transporting goods between cities. It wasn't easy. Long nights, engine breakdowns, and delayed payments, but he stuck with it. He learned to negotiate contracts, track deliveries, and most importantly, own routes instead of chasing random jobs. Fast forward a few years. He now has 20 trucks, long-term supply contracts, and earns over $1 million annually. The lesson. Logistics runs the world. The more reliable your system, the more people depend on you. This business doesn't make noise, it makes wealth. Final words. Closing scene. So, what's the takeaway? While everyone else scrolls for the next big thing, the real millionaires are collecting contracts, not followers. They build systems, not trends. And they don't chase excitement, they chase consistency. Because the truth is simple, boring pays the bills. Boring builds empires, and boring becomes freedom if you build it right. So maybe the question isn't, what's the next hot business? Maybe it's, what boring business can I make brilliant